So, I have been wondering about this, about Cartoon Network, and how it should honestly be placed to say about this. Should Cartoon Network get back an hour? Should they get back an hour and discontinue Checker Pass? Because, yeah, Checker Pass, they did have some bright ideas, but they ended up to be short-lived. So, like the cartoon show pilots, like they didn't last that long. And the What a Cartoon series, they also didn't last that long, but they decided to bring it back anyway for it. But to see that about it, Cartoon Network, they have their plans, like Ianu, for example, which I gotta say is a very interesting series that they're gonna have. It's not gonna be on Toonami, it's gonna be on Cartoon Network, even though it's PG. But this is really special that this is gonna happen for what it is. Cartoon Network, should they get back an hour? Cartoon Network, honestly, maybe it would be fair for them to at least get back the 6 p.m. hour. So about Checker Pass, they should honestly, I mean, Checker Pass, say what you want about it, but Checker Pass, in my opinion, is kind of mixed. You either get the likeness parts, and then you get to see the flaws about the block. So I honestly can see that they can at least, I can see them probably giving it back to Cartoon Network or discontinuing it altogether. So what will replace Checker Pass? Probably an hour of Gumball or Teen Titans Go, or something else as probably an hour of regular show. To see that it is. Also, Checker Pass is also fading away in Latin America. I thought it was going to keep staying on Latin America, but apparently it just kind of didn't last that long. Now it's just Johnny Bravo. All the other shows, they barely air on Adult Swim in Latin America. So there's that. Probably because they're going more focused on DC shows than classic Cartoon Network content. So there is that. Adult Swim in Latin America is becoming more of a DC Latin America and anime place, rather than just a hybrid of classic Cartoon Network shows and anime, as opposed to, of course, the adult anime content that are the originals. But Cartoon Network, probably they can get an hour back if they can. And plus, it would be kind of fair. Like, Adult Swim could get 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., and Cartoon Network can get 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sans, but of course, they have Cartoonito with it. And honestly, Cartoonito does need to expand a bit because they have more content coming up. And I think that it would be possible for them to at least give Cartoonito another hour, and Cartoonito get back 1 hour. So, and plus, Checker Pass was originally going to start at 6 p.m. instead back then. So, why not have that? I mean, then that will be, maybe they can push Checker Pass back, but I severely doubt it that they would have that because, of course, Adult Swim would always care about those reruns of Fox shows like King of the Hill and, of course, Family Guy. They actually have this thing going on with Cartoon Network, as they should probably have something to be said about Cartoon Network to get back an hour. So I was thinking that maybe they can get an hour back, but that is if they have to make a sacrifice of Checker Pass. And Checker Pass itself, like, it's doing alright, and it got back Friday to sacrifice Tsunami Rewind, which was a bad idea, even though I have to admit. And there are other ways to watch classic anime online. This probably can be its point that Cartoon Network may get an hour back if they can. So I think that Cartoon Network should get an hour back, but that is if they want to sacrifice Checker Pass. Or, for the most part, if that would actually be possible, push it back to 6 p.m. Anyway, guys, this is Kawaii Nation signing off. Peace.